Hi, there's a number of different types of AI platforms that are in use now. ChatGPT being the most prominent and the most widely known, but Bing is one of the ones which has actually come into the fore recently, and Google even has their own called Bart. Now, none of them is as established as what ChatGPT has in the very short time it has been actually on the world stage. I own something called Jasper, and Jasper has been quite good. But I have to say, because of the fact that ChatGPT is more or less open source, it tends to be a very interesting platform because many ways in which it can be used have been put forward by many different users. And this is the value of open source. Prior to this, because Bing was not available, Bart wasn't available, and ChatGPT was the one which was actually carrying the can for many of the actual free AI tools. I think that Bing is doing as good a job as it can because it has features within it that ChatGPT does not have. For example, Bing uses the GPT engine, and the GPT engine, as you've seen recently, is an advanced engine that ChatGPT is now beginning to use. It's using the ChatGPT 4 or GPT-4 engine, which ChatGPT uses as well. And this engine allows you to do a number of things, one of which is it allows you to use images within its framework. I try to use this within the framework of the Bing AI engine, and it did work. You can actually ask a query or have a prompt for an image, and the image will actually be delivered to you in the or on your platform. But I try to use another platform that is associated with Bing, and it's called the Create. And this is what it looks like. It's essentially this. So, what is Create? Image Creator is one that is powered by DALL-E, and DALL-E is also a OpenAI platform. OpenAI being the actual platform that ChatGPT is actually run on. And what they have done here is they have actually appended DALL-E to Bing, so you can actually go and create your own images. Now, what I've done here is I've gone in and I've used this to create an image, and I've said create an image of the man looking up to the sky, smiling, and it's giving me the typical 4 options. I like this guy the best. I think that even though his eyes are a bit, his eyeballs are not actually showing, but you really have to go in and look in a lot of detail or into a lot of depth to see that. So that is a good one. Why am I using an image like this? Well, what I want to do is I want to be able to drive traffic from a social media platform. And the social media platforms that I think will be very useful for doing this, or the one social media platform which I've used initially to do this, has been Instagram. Instagram is very, very interesting because it has this feature where obviously you can post on your Instagram page, and you can tag it using a hashtag, or you can tag it depending on what you want, or what the area, or what kind of information, or what kind of user, or what kind of traffic you want to actually see the image you've posted on Instagram. And this is one way of actually generating free traffic, because when you post the image on Instagram, what tends to happen is that if it's one that people like, or one that people resonate with, what tends to happen is they'll actually either comment, or they'll leave some kind of interaction to say if they like it or they don't like it, or whatever the case might be. And the other thing that they might tend to do is once they see an inspirational quote like that, sometimes they'll go to your bio. Now, within your bio, you could leave links to different products that you might actually be trying to sell, or you might actually entice them even further to go to a place where they can actually download some sort of freebie in exchange for their email. So basically, this can be a method by which you can get people interested and use it as some kind of magnet. So what do you do? How do you get the quotes? Well, now that you've got the image, getting the quote is pretty simple. If I go to Bing, all I have to do is, I've done this before, so let me see. So type in, I just type in, oh sorry, not type in, write an inspirational quote for a guy who is looking up to the sky. Now this is pretty straightforward, and typically when you have an image and these quotes, these are things that people tend to sell because they know that it has an effect on other people who might read them. So let's see what kind of inspirational quote Bing drums up for us. So it's doing this. So it says here, here's the quote I generated for you. The sky is not the limit, it is the beginning. You have the power to reach for the stars and beyond. Don't let anything stop you from pursuing your dreams, which is pretty good. So that combined with maybe this image will be pretty good. So what next do you do? Well, you can actually download this, or you can, obviously you don't want to share it yet, so you can download it, and then you can use a free software called Canva. So how does Canva work? What you want to do is you want to get Canva up, and you want to pull this image into what is going to be the image editor, and you can then take the text and you can then type that within the framework of Canva. I'm not going to go into using Canva within this particular video because I've actually done videos on it before. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link up here, I'm using my wrong finger, and that will be for you to go and you can watch the video on how to use Canva. I give a bit of an extensive explanation on how to use Canva. So that is one of the ways by which I believe that you can drive traffic to your offers, or you can actually get people on your email list. And this is free traffic, it's organic traffic, and it's one that could actually come in handy as you go along. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, or leave a comment down below if you have any other question regarding the use of this technology or any other technology that might be out there. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.